Hello, and welcome to DOMAINvestors Television. I'm your host, Morgan Linton, and we are here in beautiful Santa Monica, California at DOMAINfest 2010. I'm joined by Ted Olson, the manager of the smart name platform at NameMedia. Ted, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, Morgan.
So Ted, tell me a little bit about what it is that you do. What is Smart Name?
Smart Name is an industry-leading parking platform with three major solutions: enhanced PPC, full content solutions, and e-commerce solutions. So in other words, we don't look just to monetize PPC names or direct traffic names. Are we talking to domainers, or are we talking to people who don't understand the industry?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both?
So talk to the people.
So if you're a domainer, you understand PPC and how it's frustrating that only 10% of your portfolio makes any money from direct type-in traffic. What Smart Name does is try and stretch that out by placing your portfolio across three separate platforms, and what that will do is allow you to make more money from more of your domains. That's the ultimate goal.
That's
by
great.
using three separate solutions rather than just relying on PPC.
And how long ago did this launch?
We just launched full content, which is essentially SEO-friendly websites in literally seconds. And when I mean seconds, like 3 seconds.
And I saw this, so he's not lying. This is the truth. I saw this last night. It does exist.
So we've had that under the radar for roughly a year and a half. Don't quote me on it, but roughly a year and a half. We've had our e-commerce solution a little bit longer, and we were just making a few final tweaks to the full content. We just launched it on Monday.
Very cool. Now, the neat thing that I like about this, as you know, I'm an SEO geek, and so I see this and I say, wow, so this is actually a parking platform that can rank in the search engines. Tell me how you guys do that.
Well, first, it's on an SEO-friendly platform, so when the search engines or when the spiders crawl it, they don't see a parked page and just gray it out. So what they're doing is seeing dynamic content that's relevant, it's fresh. They're seeing a platform that allows you to add custom content to the header, the footer, as well as ads, as well as social links. There's an About Us page, a privacy policy, a site map, a
And that's all
Contact Us
generated,
page.
like the privacy,
That's
all that.
auto-generated.
Yeah. Very cool.
So, your typical park page has a landing page and maybe a Contact Us page.
And I can put in my own affiliate code, right? So if I want to use an affiliate network, I want you guys to make nothing off of the affiliate network. You guys actually give me the right to put my own affiliate code that I make my regular revenue as if it was my own site?
Absolutely. We give you prime real estate, so we give you actually the header, the footer. We'll give you, depending on what platform you're on, you'll get a skyscraper, a 160 by 600 ad, which
Sure.
is one of Google's most popular ads, or any affiliate for that matter.
Yep.
But we also give you the top right-hand corner, so the 250 by 300, that big square box that you see on any website. It'll either have those little blue Google ads that you're aware of or an affiliate ad, and we encourage our partners to monetize their domains. I mean, everyone's talking about monetizing domains, but very few people are offering the solutions upon which to monetize that domain. Smart Name does that.
Very cool. And now, how did you get involved? So we have some history here, Ted.
Right.
You've been at NameMedia. Actually, you were one of the first people. I started my blog in October of 2007. I think you actually emailed me in October 2007. How long have you been with NameMedia for?
I've been with NameMedia for 3 years. I started in sales. I graduated to acquisitions and started buying names for NameMedia to sell. And most recently, I'm now managing the Smart Name platform.
And you read the blogs. You read the domain blogs.
I read
so you
the
know
blogs.
what's going on
Absolutely.
in the blogosphere, which is pretty cool.
Absolutely.
And so, what have you seen change? I mean, this industry has changed dramatically over the last few years. What do you see as the most significant change going from 2009 to 2010?
The most significant change is the swelling in the marketplace. If you had said what's the difference between 2008 and 2009, I would say PPC earnings fell out of the sky.
Yeah.
So those of us who were prepared for it, it's okay, because we have alternate monetization solutions. So instant shops, full content helps you to still make money in a very difficult PPC environment.
Sure.
At the same time, what we're seeing now is just a swelling of the marketplace where everyone's realizing that PPC isn't enough anymore, so they need to sell their domains. They need to sell some of their assets to maintain a livelihood. Mm-hmm. So we're seeing people come out of the woodwork, some very big names being much more vocal. I mean, you think of somebody like Frank Schilling, who, you couldn't talk to Frank if you didn't have $10,000 in your pocket to buy one of his names, and it's not that way anymore. People are, and I'm not putting him down or anything like that. I'm just saying that's the industry.
Yeah.
Everyone's changing.
Yeah.
Everyone's realizing that their portfolios need to be liquid.
Yeah, and you guys are helping to monetize people's portfolio by actually allowing some names that don't get direct type-in traffic, which is usually what you think of for parking, to actually get those sites to rank.
Right. Even more importantly is that, so now you have an SEO-friendly website, again, in seconds, that when you look at it, you would never think it was a parked page. It's got fresh, it's got relevant, dynamic content. If it's e-commerce, it has products, it has write-ups and reviews. It's very robust. So when you look at that from a resale perspective, let alone a monetization or media perspective, the value of the domain increases. So at SmartName, what we do is we link it right to buy domains. So NameMedia, the company I work for, owns buy domains, owns Afternic, which are essentially our flagship marketplaces where we sell domain names. And we have roughly 40 partners worldwide where we distribute our names and our partners' names into that network. So when you sign up for SmartName and you want to sell your domains, we put a link right on the top of that page that goes to 17 world-class sales professionals that sell domain names every day.
Fantastic. So not only are you getting good rankings, making money from the domain, but also you're out there actively promoting your domain for sale.
Absolutely.
Very cool.
So, and you have that support. So one of the most important things when you're selling a domain is having not only a checkout system, which Buy Domains supplies you, but also a phone number where somebody can call and talk to a domain sales professional, especially think about the end user. I mean, I know a lot of people who watch domainers.tv, that they're in the domain industry. Other people who aren't may not realize it, but when you're online and buying a product, especially a domain name, you really want to get somebody on the phone, especially when you start to get into, $2,500, $5,000,
Oh yeah,
$15,000.
I mean that's sales, right? Sales
That's
has it's hard to do sales over email.
Got to get on the phone.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's very exciting. So Ted, actually, wait, before I do this, actually, I do have to ask, because I ask this of everybody, a fun fact about Ted, getting to know Ted, outside of the domaining world, a fun fact about
Outside of the domaining world, I think very few people know that I have a degree in theology, and that I play guitar and sing and have recorded 3 or 4 different albums.
And are those albums available anywhere? Can anybody get them?
They're not.
Okay.
It's funny because I own TedOlson.com, and I'm considering launching a music site and just giving the music away for free. I spent a lot of time and money on it. Might as well just see what people think.
Why not? That's fantastic. Great. Yeah. Well, tell our viewers where they can find out more about the SmartName platform and NameMedia.
SmartName.com. You can also call me directly. You can email me or call me. Can you give my phone number?
Oh, you'll get way too many. All the millions of people. No, I'm just kidding.
Go to smartname.com. You can certainly find out. There's a lot of information there. There's a member center there that has videos that show the inside of SmartName and what we've done with the e-commerce and content platform. So a lot of neat stuff.
Great. Well, Ted, thank you very much for being on the program. I appreciate your time.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. This is Morgan from DomainVestors Television here in Santa Monica, California at DomainFest 2010. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.